I am back in Mansfield, Texas to show you what kind of home you can get for your money. And today we're going to focus on the average sales price of homes here in Mansfield. So stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Danae Hewitt and I'm your go-to DFW Realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and I help people buy and sell homes here in DFW. So today I am in Mansfield. Not my first time being here. I have put a lot of videos out on my channel about this city. I love this city. I used to live in this city and I still do a lot of stuff with my friends and all that stuff here. So I love Mansfield. I highly recommend this city if you were thinking about relocating, and I've done a whole video about why this city is really fantastic. So right now we're going to focus on the average sales price of homes here in Mansfield, which is $475,000. So I'm going to show you 3 homes and they're all really different. They all have different features, different sizes. So to really give you a feel of what you're going to get for your money here and to see if any of those types of homes work for you. So let's move on to house number 1. The first home that I'm going to show you today is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with a 2-car garage, and it is 2,781 square feet, and it was built in the year 2000. The feature with this home is it does have a pool. It's going to be the only house that I'm going to show you today at this price point with a pool. And I'm walking up to the house right now, and so I'll show you it in just a second. But so this home also does have solar panels on it, and I've done a whole video on my thoughts of solar panels, if I think that it's something that it's worth it for you to do or not for you to do. So let me show you this house right behind me here. It's kind of tough to see the front of it because of the tree. The tree, in my opinion, really is overgrown. It should be trimmed back a bit. It doesn't really help to show the front of the house because it's just really so big. So, and the solar panels are on the front of the house, and it's super sunny today, so we can see all of the solar panels just being hit by that sunlight. So in this house, we'll see some like light upgrades that they've done to it. Even though it was built in 2000, you'll still see a lot of the builder materials in here, but it looks like they've changed some light fixtures, faucets, you know, things like that. This neighborhood is not in an HOA, but overall the neighborhood is really well kept, well maintained. Lots of trees in this neighborhood. This house here is not the only tree that does need to be trimmed. There's definitely a few that could be trimmed for sure, but it looks like people generally take care of their lawns and things like that. So that's definitely a plus for the homes that aren't in the HOA. Neighbors really do seem to be caring about their houses here. All right, I'm going to drive around this neighborhood so you can see what I see, and let's move on to house number 2. I am here at house number 2, walking through the neighborhood, and I know this neighborhood really well. I sold a house in this neighborhood back in 2020, and it was a small house. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and it sold, I think it sold for right around $285,000 at that time. And the house I'm going to show you today, like I said, you know, it's listed for $475,000. It's actually going to be the biggest house that I'm going to show you today. So here are the stats: 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 3,675 square feet. And this house was built in 2005. So if you like this price point, but you need a much bigger house than the house that I just showed you, this house could absolutely be that option for you. And here it is, right behind me, right there. It's a 2-story brick home. This whole neighborhood was built around 2005, and this home specifically was built in 2005. So as you can see from the pictures here, we have just builder grade materials here. It doesn't look like the homeowners have done any updates to it. It doesn't look like they've, maybe they replaced a faucet or something like that. But in terms of cosmetics, they have really just kept it to the builder grade materials from when the house was built 20 years ago. The HOA dues are $350 a year, and there is no community pool, but there is a community park. And actually, this whole neighborhood is within walking distance to the elementary school. So if you've got some elementary kiddos, this could be a great neighborhood for you just because of the proximity to the school. All right, well, I'm going to drive around so you can see what I see, and then let's move on to house number 3. So I am in the community of the third house that I'm going to show you. So I want to tell you a little bit about the market here in Mansfield. So I've already told you that as of March of 2025, the average sales price of homes is $475,000. Right now, the average days on market is 90 days. All right, so it's taken about 3 months for homes to sell. And as of March of last year, our days on market here in Mansfield was only 60 days. So we definitely have seen an increase with days on market. So it's tough to say what exactly we can contribute that to. Our interest rates right now are they really have kind of been the same for the last couple of years. We've stayed right around 6 or 7%. Right now we're seeing them in the mid sixes. So that's just our market. So when I tell sellers, when we go to prepare to list their house, I tell them this is what average days on market is, and I don't want them to freak out and get worried, because it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with their house. It's just that's the market right now. So also what that means is our month supply. So month supply is if every single house here in Mansfield that is active on the market, if every single house sold, how long would that take? So March of last year, it was 3.4 months, and March of this year, it is 3.7 months. So we're seeing our days on market go up a little bit, and we're seeing our month supply slightly tick up as well. Now, in terms of inventory, from today to this time last year, we're seeing our inventory stay right about the same. Last year, we had 355 new houses for sale. This year, it's 337 homes for sale. So our inventory is right about the same. But let me share with you a really interesting stat. Another interesting stat that I'm able to find out is what percentage of the list price did a house actually sell for. So this time last year, homes were selling on average of 95.7% of their list price. And fast forward to this year, homes are selling at 94.3% of their list price. So we're seeing a dip of about 1.5%. And with an average sales price of $475,000, we're seeing that come to about $7,000 off of the list price versus this time last year. So, okay, I just threw a whole bunch of stats at you. So what does this all mean? So right now we have higher days on market and a higher month supply, and homes are selling for about 1.5% less this year than they did that last year. Am I worried about that? No, because our market is cyclical and things absolutely change all the time, every month. So the red flags aren't waving right now with that 1.5% at all. That can easily be made up next month for all we know. Those are the market stats for Mansfield right now. Let me talk to you about this South Point community. I've done a couple of videos or showed some homes here in this community. It is beautiful. It's a master plan community. I think it started being built maybe 8-9 years ago, something like that. There are still houses that are being built here. Not as many. No new phases are coming. All the phases are built. With this master plan community, you've got these beautiful walking trails like you see me on right now. We've got a fountain right here. Over here, I'll walk right up to it. We've got a deck right here where you can do some fishing off of. There are pools, there are parks, there are playgrounds. So there's definitely a lot to offer here in this South Point community. So there we go. Yeah. And actually just when I walked up here to film, there was actually a couple of people here out there fishing. So I don't know if they caught anything, but I was a little distracted. But let me go show you the house that is for sale for $475,000. I am walking up to house number 3 right now. So let me give you the stats of it. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms with a 2-car garage at 2,409 square feet, and the house was built in 2019. So this house is going to be the smallest home, but also the more recently built home out of all 3 homes that I've shown you today. So that's why I said I was really excited to show you these 3 different homes, because they're built kind of in different times. One has a pool, the other ones don't. One's bigger, one's way bigger than the other 2 houses. So it's just whatever can work for your family. I think in this price point, you definitely have some varying options. So this house that I'm showing you right now that is for sale, it's actually right there on the corner. Oh, and we've got another tree kind of covering it. But the really nice thing about this house is that I know that it's on a premium lot because it's got this green space and this whole like walking trail. I mean, I could definitely imagine the homeowners just walking out, am making some loops around this area here and walking a mile really easily. One thing I forgot to share with you about this South Point community, which I have done in other videos, but you're going to see a lot of different price points of homes here in this community. So this house here at $475, this is probably going to be one of the cheaper homes we're going to find in this master plan community, but I've seen some houses for sale up to $1 million. And there's also a couple of gated communities within this community, so there's lots of different varying options of house prices here. So that does it for the city of Mansfield. If you like these tours and would like to see different cities, please let me know a city in the comments below and I will definitely hit that up for you. And if you are also looking for a real estate agent here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, then please let me know. I would love to help you out. All right, thanks for tuning in. I will see y'all next week.